Hey everybody, it's Dakota. Today I got some yoga for balance. So this is a great balancing flow, a lot of half moon style balancing. So you're going to get a lot of core tension and a lot of balancing core strength. So the stabilizer muscles from this area are going to be on fire. So whenever you're ready, I want to meet you in the tabletop. We're going to hop right into it today. Just a short power flow. So on your next inhale, for some cat-cow, let's drop the belly button and reach the chin up. Really pull the heart forward. And as you exhale, it's curling round. Really protract the shoulder, scapula. One more round of that big inhale. Give some flexion to the low back, pull heart forward. Exhale, curl round, tuck in both chin and tailbone. Inhale, neutral spine, awesome. Exhale, come into your down dog. And we're just gonna pedal it out for a couple breaths. So do whatever you need here. Just shaking up the hips, the shoulders, the head and neck. Doing whatever you need. And from here, we're gonna inhale, roll forward into a plank. And as you exhale, you bend the knees, roll the hips back. Just doing some waves here. Inhale, roll it forward. And then exhale back. Last one, inhale, roll, try to round the spine, and then exhale, bring it back. Inhale, roll forward. This time we're gonna hold it here, just pausing for 5 breaths. So tuck in the tailbone here. Maybe you need to adjust yourself. Make sure your index fingers are pointing forward. So I just wanna warm up the core a little bit here, and plank is always the best pose to do it. So make sure you're not slouching here in the chest. You're nice and protracted through the shoulders and scapula. Your tailbone, your belly button isn't just dropping right here, so we want to have an active core. So tuck that tailbone in, flex the low core so the low back is long. One more breath here. Again, we're just heating up the body. And we're going to bend at the knees, drop the knees down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, let's reach this right foot back and reach the left hand out in front of you. As you exhale, we're going to pull the elbow into your knee. So we've all done this before. Let's do a few. Inhale, reaching back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, curl. Inhale and exhale. Great. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, drop the left hand down. And we're going to open up the hips to the right. And we're going to drop this right foot down. So my heel is directly behind my toe. My knee all in one line. And I'm gonna stack this right hip on top of the left hip. I'm gonna spin around to give you guys a good view. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into a little side plank exercise. So right here, we're all in one line. If you need some help with your balance at all for this, go ahead and turn this foot a little bit. But from here, we're gonna stay here. Inhale, reach this right hand up. And let's make this left hand light, maybe bring it off the ground. So already a little bit of balance in here. You feel that right side body control you as you lift the spine up. Keep it straight. One more breath. And then we're going to bring this left hand down. Pick the right foot up. Balance here. Just for a breath or two. Just feeling into the balance here. And what we're going to do next is, I'm going to try to challenge you, bring the left hand up too. So can you balance the hand and foot off the ground? Woo. For a couple breaths. There we go. Last inhale. Awesome. Exhale. Bring both hands down. Bring the knee down. Inhale, we're reaching the left foot out this time. Reach the right hand out. Reach them long. As you exhale, we're bringing the elbow into your knee, curling around. Inhale, reach it back out. Exhale, curling around. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we're reaching it out. And just exhale, drop the right hand down. Left foot comes behind the right foot this time. So we're stacking this left hip on top of the right hip. Do your best to really stack it here. Whenever you're good, right hand gets light. We come up. Use this left side body, the core, to bring yourself up. And we're balancing. Just sort of warming up that core, really. One more inhale. As you exhale, let's bring this right hand down. Left foot comes up now. So we're balancing here. Nice little easy balance. Again, if it's too easy, bring this right foot right behind that knee. Gets more challenging. Can you bring the right hand up as well? Oh, just laugh at yourself for this one. So we're trying to balance this right hand up and the left foot up. Bouncing just on that right leg. One more breath. Inhaling. Exhale, come down, hand and knee. Good job. Inhale, reach the chest up. As you exhale, come back into your down dog. Pause. Just breathe it out. So feel nice and warm. Now we're going to pick up the pace. Find a still down dog here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's inhale, bring this right foot up to the ceiling. As you exhale, step that foot down in between the hands. And we're going to inhale, reach it up into our lunge pose. And as you exhale, we're going to come into our warrior two. Open up to the left. As you inhale, flip this right hand and reach it up, reverse the pose. And as you exhale, we're going to bring this right hand on the outside of that right foot. Step the foot back into side plank here. Wrap this right tricep under. Really feel the connection through the right side body. You're all connected here in that little side bridge. Let's pick up this left foot and reach this left hand over top. Big inhale. As we exhale, let's pull the elbow into your knee again. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Feel that control in the right hand. Exhale. Inhale, reach it out. Can we guide this foot to the top of the mat very slowly as you exhale? Inhale, come up into your lunge pose. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Maybe that's a chaturanga exhaling. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to down dog. You can make your vinyasa however you please. Inhale, left foot comes up this time. Exhale, step that down in between the hands. Ground the foot. Inhale, lunge pose. Exhale, warrior two, open to the right. Flip the left hand, inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side plank. Left hand comes down, you step the left foot back. I'm gonna face you here. Pause here for a breath. Feel the tricep wrap and connect to the side body. When you're good, pick up the right foot. Reach the right hand over top, find an inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, squeeze it in. Good job, two more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that side body strong. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Try to guide the foot slowly to the top. Exhaling. Inhale, come up into your lunge pose. And then you exhale, take your vinyasa. Going to your down dog with your breath. Good job. Once you're there, we're finding a few breaths. I know we're feeling it now. We still got one more side. One more sequence, both sides. One more breath here. This down dog is your break. On the next inhale, right foot comes up. As you exhale, step that foot down in between the hands. Inhale, come up into your lunge pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach the right hand up, reverse it. This time we're gonna exhale, float into your half moon pose. So the right hand comes down. This is a great pose to use your blocks. Got my nice little Aloha blocks here. I love them. So blocks help a lot with half moon. It can give you great awareness of where you're at. Just good functional awareness. But if you don't need the block, try to balance here. We're balance here using this left side of the core, just like at the beginning of class. We're breathing. Try to stack that left hip right on top of the right. One more breath. Great. Right hand comes down to the ground. If you want it on a block, you can grab a block, of course, but bring it to the front and to the right of the right foot. And from here, reach this right hand over top. Big inhale. As you exhale, pull elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, pull them in. Inhale, building awareness of where you're at on that right foot. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Inhale. Slowly step this foot down to the back of the room. Exhaling. Inhale, reverse it. Reach the right hand high. As you exhale, windmill all the way down. Find your vinyasa at your own pace. Breathing all the way through to your down dog. And we got the left side. Inhale, left foot comes up high. Exhale, planting it down in between the hands. Inhale, come up into our lunge pose. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the left hand. Inhale, reverse it. As you exhale, we'll float into our half moon on this side. Again, if you need a block, use your block however you need. Just make sure this left side body stays long. And we're breathing. A very intense pose. I love this pose though. Make sure this right foot stays firm all the way through the leg. Again, this right side body is doing a lot of work for you. One more breath. And we're going to bring the left hand down to the ground or on the block. Find an inhale, reach the right hand over top, away from the right foot, and then exhale, pull the elbow into the knee. Inhale, reach it. Working your balance here. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, reach it, and we slowly guide that right foot back down to the ground, exhaling, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the pose, and then exhale, windmill all the way down. Find your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. Breathing full breaths here, using all that warmth you got. I know I'm warm, so y'all better be warm or congrats. Reaching long here through the spine. Maybe the heels drop a little bit more, maybe the knees straighten out a little bit more, or maybe the belly button drops a little bit more. Just whatever it is, when your body's warm, you can always reach a little bit more through your down dog. Great, we're gonna gaze between the hands, jump, step, or float to the top of the mat. And drop the feet down, flat-footed. And we're gonna sit down. So we're gonna sit down to where we're on the heels here. So we've got a nice little balancing sequence here on the toes. So what we wanna do, pretend you got high heels on, start to reach the heels up to where you're opening up this front part of the foot. And we're gonna hug around the legs. We're gonna squeeze the chin under, down to the chest. Whew. If you lose balance, it's okay, just catch yourself. So what we're gonna do here is breathe 5 deep breaths here, hugging in deeply through the legs. Squeeze in at the chin. Squeeze the heels to your butt. Try to bounce on the tippy toes, trying to open up that front ball of the foot as much as you can. Yes, just challenging yourself here. Even through those littlest parts of the smallest parts of your toes, those little muscles. 2 more breaths, you got this. Keep concentrate, keep a steady gaze, keep your steady breath. Awesome. What we're gonna do now is exhale. We're gonna reach the hands overneath. See how my armpits are right on my knees? And then I'm gonna inhale, slowly tap the knees down. See if you can just tap them. It's hard. And then exhale, come back to that same spot. Squeeze it in. Inhale, tapping, tapping. And then exhale, we're squeezing back in. We got 2 more. Inhale. See if you can get to where you can control with the hips. It's all about controlling the core today. Our last one, inhaling. Exhaling. And we're gonna squeeze the elbows over top the knees this time. Lift the hips up. We're gonna come into our crow pose. So keep the chest forward, keep the protraction through the scapula, and if you feel good, pull the feet up. We're balancing here for 5 full breaths. Keep the knees pulled in to the triceps. Nice core engagement. Just aware through everything in the body. We're gonna hold this one for 10 breaths. So maybe we got like 8 breaths left. Just doing the best you can to balance through the hands. If you're not yet with crow in your practice, maybe you come up with just one leg. Maybe you come with alternating legs. Maybe you use the blocks here for your shoulders. It's a great variation. 5 more breaths. Strong here, strong core. To stay as steady as possible, finding some sweetness in this pose. Sweet and steady. Gotta love crow pose. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. And fully exhale as you set the hips down. Set the toes down. And this time we're gonna drop the feet flat. So if this is possible for you, that's great. If not, you're just gonna come down to wherever your stopping point is. But if you can get it flat, that's great. Find an exhale. Same thing, we got 4 reps. Inhale, see if you can guide the knees down, tap down. Exhale, sit all the way back. Nice and slow, controlled. Inhale, tap it. Exhale, heels to the ground. Inhale, really use your core here to tap. Find that core strength as you move your knees through, space. So you feel right here, you pull back. We got 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. So this time, same thing here, where our elbows are over top the legs. Pull the elbows in so we get nice and deep into the armpits this time. I want to be up in the armpits. We're going to try a crane pose. So you lift the hips up on your tippy toes, drop your hands down. Crane pose is when your arms are straight. So we're trying this for 5 breaths today. Super hard pose. If you're not there yet, you're just gonna lean forward and pause right here, where you feel a lot of demand to your shoulders. If you feel good, we're pulling them up. 5 breaths. Again, you might just pull up 1 foot. That's still great. It's a very demanding pose. Mostly on the shoulders, but a lot in the core too. Keep breathing. Got 2 more breaths. Strong shoulders, strong core, point those toes. 1 more breath. And then exhale, come down. Good job, sit on down. We're gonna lie down on our back. Hug the knees into the heart, give a little rock left and right. Whew, I am warm. Crane pose will get you there. We got a little last bouncing sequence on our shoulders. Nice shoulder stand sequence. So whenever you're ready, I like to really squeeze my elbows to my sides and rock left and right to where I get my elbows sort of under my fascia a little bit, under my back. And then I roll on up, kick the feet to the ceiling. Keep your gaze forward and breathe. Trying to get the hips right in between the shoulders and the feet. If you feel really comfortable here, you might bring your hands off the ground and reach your hands up to your feet, really just balancing on the shoulders and head. Very tricky pose. Make sure to keep your gaze forward at your feet. Protect your neck. We've got 3 more breaths. Last breath. And we slowly lower down, nice and slowly, and our hands are going to come underneath our sit bones, palms facing the ceiling. We're going to inhale, lift the chest up to the ceiling, and then exhale, drop the crown of the head down on the ground for fish pose. 5 full breaths, just a beautiful pose, opening up the heart and front body, the throat. Very vulnerable pose, just nice opening, release pose. You just feel all that heat energy going through your body. You just get that cool breeze sensation as you come into this pose. It's almost like a warm, fiery breeze, like what is it, like fiery ice. Oh, it feels good. A little bit of yin yang to your practice. Find 1 more breath here. And slowly make your way out. Just hug the knees into the heart. Drop the knees over to the left. Gaze to the right. Find one big breath here into the low stomach. And exhale slowly. Come back up to the center and dropping to the right. Gaze to the left, same here. Just one big breath, 1 or 2 breaths. Make it deep. I like to find big 7-second breaths. Usually when I'm starting to wind down my practice. That seven number is the magic number to get past, I promise. It really starts slowing down your heart rate and everything. So come back up to the center, hug your knees in. We're gonna come into happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet and pull your knees to your sides where your soles of your feet are facing the ceiling. Just give a couple rocks here. Just enjoying all the warmth you got in your body. Wonderful. And we're going to bring the feet down, finding your final pose. Maybe it's a reclined butterfly. I like to end my practice here a lot, just to let my hips open up. Or you straighten out your legs, coming into your final pose, shavasana. Whichever pose works for you. Just find your way there in your breathing. Just making your closing intention for your practice an intention of hoping that your practice helps everyone that you come in contact with today. So not just benefiting yourself today from your practice, but benefiting everyone you come in contact with. That's our closing intention. Enjoy Shavasana. Until next time, namaste.